Hey guys, Nick here, just doing a headphone review today over actually two separate pair of headphones. The reason I'm combining them is because the headphones are so similar sounding that I really felt it would have been redundant to kind of double up on this. So the headphones we're looking at today are the MeElec M9s and M11s. The M9s just retail a little bit cheaper, they're right around the $20, $30 range, where the M11s are in that $30, $40, $50 price range. I'm not sure the exact prices, I went ahead and threw them up in the beginning for that reason. But even with if the price range were 20 and 30 respectively, I still wouldn't be able to recommend these because the sound quality on these is just not there. The main issue I have with these is actually the highs. They are just way too bright and way too shallow. Now, normally whenever I'm doing audio reviews, I normally am really critical of the highs, and I really like a nice, full, crisp, clear high sound. This just didn't have it. The highs are really, they're really bright, which is good, but they're just way too shallow, so it definitely kind of makes the overall experience with these kind of lacking. Now, the mids and bass are on the decent level, they're pretty mediocre, what you'd pretty much expect with a $20 pair of headphones, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. The build quality is solid on these. They are made out of some form of metal. I believe it's an aluminum made product. And I really like all the accessories they include. It comes with cable ties, it comes with cases, multiple different styles of ear tips. The ones I like the best are, of course, the flange tips, because I just find they offer a better sound isolation than the dome tips, because the dome tips seem to work their way out of your ear pretty easily. And with the tri-flange, these do offer great sound isolation. But another negative I have about these is the actual cable quality itself. It is really thin, and because of that it gets tangled and knotted up and bent really easily. Now, I haven't had an issue with the cable breaking because it bends, but I did leave these in the pouches for probably 2-3 weeks when I was kind of slammed at work, and by the time I pulled these back out of the cases, it was just a bird's nest of a cable. It really held this wound up design, and because of that it was just a mess. So I definitely wish the cable quality was better. Now, the connector on this is a 45-degree connector, which I'm a huge fan of. This is actually the first pair of headphones I've had with that 45-degree connector, and it works amazing. With the 90-degree, you always have an issue that something may be too shallow, it may not fit correctly. With just a straight out 180 plug, you sometimes run into the issue where the actual connection base may be too fat to fit in whatever case you're using. But the 45, it worked really well. So definitely kudos to MeElec for that one. But overall, guys, since these are headphones and the sound quality on both of them, it's just too bright and too shallow, I definitely can't recommend these. Now, the M11s do offer a bit more depth to them as far as sound goes over the M9s, but even then, for the $30, $40 that they are, I would definitely not be able to recommend them. I would say go to Radius, go just somewhere else to get the headphones, because they just offer a much more deep sound. I actually pulled the Radius Atomic Bass out for the first time in about 6 months the other day, and it's still a great pair of headphones. And for $40, I think that's going to be about the best you can do, guys. But this is Nick. This was the M9 and M11 for MeElectronics, and unfortunately this is going to be a no-go for me, guys. It's just the sound quality isn't there. I like a nice deep, what's a good way to say it? I don't know. I just like a nice filling sound, and the sound on this was just too shallow for me. But this is Nick, and I'll see you guys in the next video.